Suzy and Friends.
With Suzy Cato.
New Zealand's favourite kids podcast.
This is Suzy and Friends.
With Suzy Cato.
Kia ora e hoa. Hello, my friend. I'm Suzy Cato.
And I'm Trevor. Welcome to the show. What show? Suzy and Friends.
Yes, from Aotearoa, New Zealand, it's the podcast for Kiwi kids. First up, it's a brain teaser. And this one was emailed to us by Louis. Louis is from New Zealand, but he's living in Brisbane, Australia at the moment with his mum and dad. Kia ora, Louis. Okay, your turn to read it out, Trevor, and my turn to try and guess. Oh, and remember, we want you to try and guess as well, okay?
Okay, here's Louis's brain teaser. What's the end of everything?
What's at the end of everything? That might be something to do with the end of a piece of string? No, that's not right, is it? The end of everything. Something in space, like the universe.
No, I tell you what. How about I say it differently, and that might give you a clue, okay? What's the end of everything?
What's at the end of everything? Is it the word everything? What do you think? Does Louis mean the word everything? If it is, then the answer to what's the end of everything is the letter G.
Woohoo! Yes, it is.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
You got it right.
Hey, we got it right. We did it together, didn't we? I'm so happy.
Great job, Suzy, and thank you so much to Louis for sending that brain teaser in. How did you do guessing the brain teaser? Did you have a go? Well done for having a go, and if you got it, great job. If you've got a brain teaser or a joke that you'd like to share, please send it in to us. Email suzy@suzy.co.nz.
Today on Suzy and Friends in a Podcast, we talk a bit about Christmas with kids just like you, 6-year-old Jacob and 5-year-old Jess. And we're asking them about the best Christmas presents they ever got. And 9-year-old German talks about what he thought of the book Santa's Fireproof Knickers.
But it's not all Christmas today. We also have the incredible story Hatupatu and the Bird Woman. Suzy teaches you a bit of te reo in Cool to Kōrero. There are random fun facts about reindeer and 3 kid comedians tell their favourite jokes.
But first up, let's play What's That Sound? He aha te rā tangi. Just listen carefully to the sound and see if you can guess what it is. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go!
Here it comes again.
Ooh, what's that sound? He aha te rā tangi. Do you know? It could be quite a few different things. Maybe make a list. Then wait till we play it again for you soon and have an extra careful listen. We'll also have a clue for you then too. And at the end of Suzy and Friends, we'll give you the answer.
Okay, time for a giggle now with today's triple treat of jokes. This week's joke tellers are Aidan, Jamie and Ben.
What do you call a dinosaur that is black and white?
A dinosaur that is black and white. I don't know. What do you call a dinosaur that's black and white?
A skunkosaurus.
A skunkosaurus. Pooh.
Hey, you.
For you, yeah.
Why do bees have sticky hair?
I don't know. Why do bees have sticky hair?
Because they use honeycombs. Why did the computer cross the road?
Computer? I don't know. Why did the computer cross the road?
The chicken programmed it to.
This is Suzy and Friends with my friend and your friend, Suzy Cato.
Awesome jokes, Aidan, Jamie and Ben. Thanks so much.
This is Suzy and Friends in a podcast with Suzy, Cato and Trevor. Let's check out some random fun facts now. And today, because Christmas is getting quite close, we thought we needed to find out more about the engines that power Santa's sleigh. Yep, reindeer. Fun facts. Fun facts. Fun facts.
Fun fact 1. The first time reindeer helped Santa by pulling his sleigh was over 200 years ago. It was first written about in 1821 in a book called A New Year's Present. Fun fact 2. Reindeer are called reindeer all over the world, except in North America where they're called caribou. They can be found in a lot of cold Arctic and subarctic countries up towards the North Pole. Countries like Canada, Iceland, Russia, Denmark, Norway, Sweden and Finland. Fun fact 3. Reindeer have very thick coats. In fact, they have a double-layered coat that keeps them really cosy in chilly temperatures. It's sort of like wearing a warm jacket with a woolly coat on top. And that's fun facts for today.
Those were good facts, Suzy. Wow, it's interesting, isn't it? A double-layered coat. That's pretty cool.
Actually, Trevor, it's not cool. It's warm.
Oh, did you just do a dad joke, Suzy?
I think I did.
Soon, German tells us about the book Santa's Fireproof Knickers, but right now, here's storyteller Irene.
Hatupatu and the Bird Woman. Once upon a time, in the forest near Whakarewarewa in Rotorua, there lived a bird woman called Kurangatuku. She was a famous hunter with big, long, winged arms who could run faster than any athlete, and she lived in a cave called Puhatoru. In her cave, Kurangatuku kept animals and birds as her pets. They were kept in cages and could never leave. One day, while Kurangatuku was out hunting, a young Te Arawa chief called Hatupatu was also out hunting and accidentally threw his spear through her lips. Kurangatuku screamed with anger and turned around to try and see who had stabbed her. She was mad. Hatupatu freaked out. He was so scared he thought, I'm a dead guy. This crazy bird lady's gonna eat me alive. He started sprinting as fast as he could, away from the giant scary bird woman, but she was right behind him. Kurangatuku chased Hatupatu all the way through the forest. He could feel the wind from her wings coming closer and closer. She was still screaming at him, and he felt the tips of her feathers on his cheeks, when suddenly she caught him with her claws and took him away high up into her cave, Puhatoru. To teach Hatupatu a lesson, she was going to keep him locked away forever as one of her pets. This is not good, thought Hatupatu to himself. Kaore he pai tēnei. Kurangatuku went back out hunting again, and Hatupatu immediately started putting together an escape plan. But it was impossible to do anything because the other animals and birds guarded him while she was away. One day, he came up with a plan. He told Kurangatuku to go to a special hunting place further away than usual, and while she was gone, he seized a taiaha and killed the other animals so they couldn't guard him anymore. All except for one little grey bird, a riruriru, who had hidden away and then flew out of the cave, chirping a warning to Kurangatuku that Hatupatu was escaping. Quick as a flash, she took 3 giant strides back to the cave and saw all her beloved pets lying on the ground lifeless. She screamed with rage, flapped her huge bird wings and started chasing after Hatupatu. Meanwhile, Hatupatu was running as fast as he could through the forest. He could hear Kurangatuku screaming and the beating of her wings getting closer and closer. He reached a place called Atimuri and quickly said a karakia, a special prayer that his father had taught him, commanding a large rock to open up. Hatupatu quickly hid inside and waited for Kurangatuku to fly past. Just when he thought he was safe, she spotted him and started chasing him again through the bush. Hatupatu could feel her gaining on him. The only place left to run was through the narrow trails and pathways at Whakarewarewa, around all the hot bubbling water and mud. Hatupatu ran into the village and jumped over a boiling, steaming pool of water. Kurangatuku was right behind him, but wasn't used to the soft mud. Her bird feet got stuck, and instead of jumping over the hot springs, she fell in and was never seen again. Exhausted, Hatupatu collapsed on the ground, said a karakia, a prayer to say thank you for his lucky escape, and then slowly picked himself up and headed for home on Mokoia Island. His family were overjoyed to see him. He'd been away for so long, they'd given up hope and thought he was dead. And Hatupatu, well, he was finally free from Kurangatuku, the evil bird woman, forever.
This is Suzy and Friends.
With Suzy Cato.
That's Hatupatu and the Bird Woman, told by Irene Crawford Kaliopa. Thanks, Irene. And next week's story features our old mates, Constable Brian and his trainee police dog, Bobby. Now let's give you another go at our game, What's That Sound? He aha te ratangi. Here it comes. Listen up. Whakarongo. What's that sound? And your clue, Trevor?
Oh, my clue, it's a handy sound.
Oh, a handy sound. Good clue, Trevor.
Why, thank you.
Another chance to hear What's That Sound at the end of Suzy and Friends. We'll tell you the answer then too. I wonder if you'll get it right. Now, here's Gurman talking about a book he read this week.
Hello, my name's Gurman. I'm 9 years old, and today I'm going to be reading Santa's Fireproof Knickers, written by Dino Yippity and illustrated by Carla Martel. The book is about when Santa was washing his fireproof knickers, but it got small by the dryer. So then he called his reindeers. His reindeers looked at it, and then his reindeers tried putting it back to size, but they ended up ripping it. I think Dino has a good sense of humor, and because he made this book to make children laugh. This book is also a song. You can find it on Spotify and things like that. My favorite part is when Santa went down the first chimney with his surfing shorts, but then the surfing shorts just got burnt. I think the message of the story is to listen to your mother because they always know what's right. Santa's wife told him to put on these knickers because these are fireproof too. Kids will like this book because it makes people laugh. When I was reading this book, I was laughing a lot. I think kids will like the song version of this book too. I'm German, and this was my review of Santa's Fireproof Knickers, written by Dino Yippity and illustrated by Carla Martel. I hope you guys enjoyed the book. Have a great Christmas.
Ka pai tō mahi. Good job, Gurman. Santa's Fireproof Knickers. It sounds like a very fun story. I wonder if it's at the local library. I'm sure it will be. Maybe go and have a look. Santa's Fireproof Knickers by Dino Yippity.
This is Suzy and Friends with me, Suzy Cato, and Trevor. And remember, it's cool to kōrero. So today we're learning to say Merry Christmas in te reo Māori. Now, you might know this one already, but it's always good to practice. And if you know it already, maybe teach someone else in your family. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Merry Christmas. Merry Kirihimete. Have another listen. Merry Kirihimete. Have you got it? Cool. Now try it one word at a time, after me. Merry Kirihimete. Okay, now we'll put it all together. I'll say it first, then you have a turn. Merry Kirihimete. And again. Merry Kirihimete. Awesome. Rawe.
We'll have more cool te kōrero in the next episode of Suzy and Friends. Soon, we'll have the answer to today's What's That Sound? Do you know what it is yet? Well, we'll give you one last chance soon and then we'll give you the answer.
But right now, Jacob and Jess tell Trevor about their best Christmas presents ever.
Kia ora, Trevor here, talking to local children, kids just like you. Today I'm outside Ponsonby Primary School and I've come here today to ask kids about the best Christmas present they ever got. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Jacob.
Jacob, how old are you?
6.
What's the best Christmas present you ever got, my friend?
My best present is I got a cologne helmet and put on my Christmas list, and it's so awesome.
Thank you very much. Brilliant. Hi, what's your name?
Jess.
How old are you, Jess?
5.
What's the best Christmas present you ever got?
My ballet tutu.
Your ballet tutu. Okay, and do you wear that for special occasions or just for ballet or what?
I wear it when I'm dressing up.
Tell me about it.
It's got pink and blue roses on it, and it's got layers of bumpy string.
And have you got ballet shoes to go with it?
No, I haven't.
That could be a good present for this Christmas, maybe.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jacob and Jess. Hey, I wonder if Jacob's Star Wars clone trooper helmet or Jess's ballet tutu with pink and blue roses would be a favourite Christmas present for you. What would your favourite present be?
Okay, now your last chance to play our game with no prize. What's that sound? Ooh, what's that sound?
Do you remember the clue we gave you? It's a handy sound. Let's have one last listen. What's that sound? He aha tērā tangi. And the answer is clicking fingers. Tricky, eh? At first I thought it was a clock ticking, but no. It was fingers clicking, like this. Excellent work if you got it right. And another chance for you to play What's That Sound next time on Suzy and Friends.
Time to finish up now. Thanks to our comedian kids Aidan, Jamie and Ben. Also Irene Crawford Kaliopa for telling us the story Hatupatu and the Bird Woman.
Louis, thanks for the brain teaser about everything. And thanks German for telling us how much he enjoyed the book Santa's Fireproof Knickers.
Thanks Jacob and Jess for telling me about their best Christmas presents, and thank you New Zealand On Air.
Kia ora RNZ, especially Brianna, Jamie, Steve, Tim and Tim, Phil, Nicholas and Duncan. And a ginormous thanks to you for joining us today.
Please get in touch with us with jokes, brain teasers, or just to say hi. Email suzy@suzy.co.nz and take a look at our website. You can message us from there as well. suzy.co.nz.
On the next Suzy and Friends podcast, more kids talk about their best Christmas present ever. Constable Brian and his dog Bobby pop in, and Finn talks about the book The Little Yellow Digger Saves Christmas.
Ka kite!
Goodbye, my friend. Ka kite.
This is Suzy and Friends.
With Suzy Cato.